Hey guys, and welcome to my new channel. My name's Tammy Faye and I'm a makeup artist around Cheshire and Sheffield. I'm originally from Sheffield, so you might be able to tell from the accent. Now I know there's 500 million videos of brown smoky eyes, so I want this to be a little bit different. I want this to be like the world of a makeup artist. And I'm going to just start doing vlogs and stuff like that when I go on photo shoots and makeup videos on some of my clients as well, get them in. So all around it's going to be a tiny bit different. Please like and subscribe, it would really mean everything to me. And if you want to see how I did this look, keep watching. So I'm just starting off with prepping my eyelids, and I'm using an Urban Decay concealer in medium light neutral, and it is the skin based one, my favorite concealer ever. So after you've buffed all that in, we are just going to take a little bit of powder, translucent powder, anything just to set that into place, just so it's not tacky or anything anymore. Now I am going to take a newbie, and it is my special. So I am going to take a Morphe M441 brush, and it's the bigger fluffy brush, and we're going to go straight in with burnt orange, and it is the second one in. And we're just going to take this through the crease. Now because, oh wow, these are pigmented. It doesn't matter if you get it down here because we're going to clean that up anyway. So we're really just buffing all the way through the lid. Taking the colour, placing it on the outer corner, and then we're doing circular motions, but I am taking it in my inner socket as well because I do like colour when it goes all the way through. So we just blend in, keep popping a little bit of colour on. Raw sienna, and I'm using a Morphe M514 brush. It's pretty much the same but just a little bit smaller, and we're just placing that on the outer corner today. Is keep that brush that we have just been blending the burnt orange with, and just keep softening all them edges. And then go back in with raw sienna. So I'm quite liking these eyeshadows. They are so pigmented and gorgeous to blend out. I'm going to go in with the shimmery colour, and it is the third one in. Oh, this is when I really struggle. I'm dyslexic and I cannot read very well at all. So these colours are just like, why can't they just call them like normal things? Right, I'm not even going to pronounce it. It's that one. You're probably going to laugh because you'll all know what it says, but I can't read it. It's so frustrating, so frustrating. So going with that colour, just a flat brush. Oh wow, look how pigmented that is. And we're just really pretty. Now we're just placing it because we will blend out the edges back with the brush that we used the raw sienna colour on. So go back in with the little brush and the raw sienna, and we just really softly just buff them edges. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this palette. And that is all I'm going to do on the lid today. Really simple look. Obviously the flick as well. So we're going in with eyeliner now, and what I absolutely love, is my favourite, is by far, is the NYX Matte liquid liner. And when I'm doing my liner, I always tilt my mirror so I'm looking down, and then I can see this part of my eye stretches. So I do this bit first. So try and even up your liner as much as you can. I know it's hard, but literally practice makes perfect. Now I always take a wet with eye makeup remover Q-tip, and we just literally going to remove the eyeshadow and clean up So once you're happy with the liner, go back to the skin, and I'm going to prime my face with Makeup Forever Skin Equalizer, and this is the pore filler one. And I kind of went shopping. So I bought the Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation. Now I don't know if this is my colour because the lady in the shop told me that it oxidizes very, very quickly and sticks. Now I'm going to apply it with a beauty blender, so it may be okay. Now I am a very, very oily person, not too much. It already looks dark there, but I have put a bit of tan on my neck. So we'll see. See, it looks the okay colour when it comes out, but this is what it does, and then it heats up and darkens. So we'll see. Looking good. So next step, I'm going to go in with my under eye concealer, and I use the Skin Equalizer like I mentioned before in medium light in neutral. Urban Decay have upped their game. Like, their products are absolutely amazing. So I'm just using the point part of my beauty blender. Now I don't like to use too much right up to the eye, so I'm just going to get my brush very, very careful next to the flick, because you know how long that's just taking you to do. So that foundation though, I'm absolutely, like, it looks amazing. So next I'm just going to powder under my eyes, and I'm taking Secret Brightening Powder from Laura Mercier. And so I am going to take a little bit of powder, and I'm taking Medium Plus Mineralize Skin Finish from MAC, and I'm just going to dust it on the nose area, because even though it's a matte foundation, I'm still an oily bugger, so we're just going to try that. After I finish the concealer and the foundation, I like to go on to brows. I take a 266 brush from MAC, and I'm taking Brow Cake Thunder from Illamasqua. Now I like to make the outer part of the brow a little bit stronger than the front. So I am going to take that colour on the top, and we're making a bit of a point at the end. Nothing too crazy, because I don't like these Instagram drawn on brows. And we're just going to take a little bit through the front, just buff up. And then that is pretty much it with the colour. So right now I'm using a brow gel from MAC, and it is in Quite Brunette. And what I'm doing is the front brows, I'm pulling them up, getting quite a bit of colour on these. And then the back ones, I'm laying them down. So even when I go for my brows threaded or waxed, I get them not to trim the front bits, as I used to all the time, but now I like them to look very fluffy. So brows are looking nice and fluffy. So after the brows, I like to finish off the skin, and I'm going in with bronzer. Now I normally use Give Me Some from MAC, and it's always been my favourite bronzer. It still is one of my favourites, but while I've been having a bit of a breakout around this area, I've started using this from MAC, and it is NC45 Studio Fix Powder. So this is a powder foundation. It adds extra coverage. I love the colour. Yeah, so I'm really liking this for bronzing the skin up. No, I don't want anything too harsh. I don't want a harsh contour, because I'm kind of not feeling it anymore. I love to put it through the hairline, because it just makes you look like you're being on holiday. Always under the chin. I just run a little bit over my nose. I don't like to do a strong contour or anything, but it's just to give a little bit of colour. Oh, so so much better when you use your bronzer. So after I've bronzed, I like to highlight, and I'm using the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. I got it for Christmas and it is my new fave. I don't like to put it too far down because this is my texture area and I'm not keen. Tiny bit on the ridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and then I like to just put a little bit above my brows. So onto blusher, I'm using Gingerly from MAC. So I got another new product from Urban Decay, and it is a eye pencil. It is a brown eye pencil with a little bit of shimmer in. So I'm taking the pencil and I'm using it in the waterline and pulling it underneath as well, underneath the lashes. And we're taking it about to the tear duct. So I've done one eye then the other because this pencil dries quite fast, because I have had these pencils before. So take your pencil brush and we just smudge in. So we're getting a little bit more smoky now, so I'm going to go back into my palette and I'm picking up the dark brown colour. Blow it because they are pigmented and they do get full down. And we're just going to run that over that pencil in the outer corner. And we're going to go back in with the raw sienna colour. And we're just going to buff the front. So I'm going to go back in with the smaller blending brush and we're just going to buff the under eye. Now it's coming together. Mascara, I'm using Tarte Mascara. I got a little sample and it is Light Camera Lashes. And we're not going to put loads on the top because I am putting false eyelashes on. I'm going to take a tiny bit of the Gilded Honey and I'm going to use it in the inner corner just because Now lashes, I'm going to use Eldora lashes in H173. They are my absolute favourite. I've already used this pair, but I put them back in the box because it just keeps them a lot nicer. And the glue that you get in these lashes is absolutely incredible. So I'll just pop them on. So we're nearly done. After lashes, I like to just go back over with my liner, just cover up any glue or shadow or anything like that that might have fell onto the eyeliner. And I like to just run my finger along the lashes just so there's no eyeliner that could just print onto the eyeshadow. So on my lips today, I'm going to be using Spice Lip Liner, Hug Me Lipstick, both from MAC, and Kiko Gloss in 08. These are one of my absolute favourite glosses. That is the final look. I'm happy. Lashes are all stuck, ready to go. So to finish everything off, I'm going to set my face with a NYX Matte finishing spray. And that's the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all soon.